Oh, howdy, y'all. I just realized I was muted that whole time as I was talking. Love that. But it's okay. It's been a late night stream, so that's how it goes, right? Howdy, Sprout Sita. Howdy, Stella Walker. I am good. How are y'all? It is nighttime for me. Have not been online because some great blessings came into my life that caused me to have a lot going on, which is fine. You know, I welcome that, but I know I said I would be consistent here on this platform, and I'm going to try to maintain that promise to everybody. Man, solar system, you know what I'm thinking about is just that one dress with the raindrops on it. I think that's a paid for dress. Can everybody hear me all right, by the way? There we go. And I love that they gave me the opportunity. Can you hear me my version of that? Oh, thank you. To add neon to that so it looks nice. Howdy, Bella. Thank you for being here. You know, something's weird about my setup. So when people say hi, I get like another thing where it says said hi. You see where it says said hi? No, I get it all the time from each person. Did you actually type said hi, Bella? Because I get a lot of people who say that to me and I'm like, did you mean to repeat yourself? Or like, not that I'm judging or anything, I just need to know if it's my system doing that. Girl, this looks like a whole mess. Let me go ahead and take this off. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to just hope for the next round. We're doing good. Yeah, we tried, y'all. We tried. It looks like stars, so we're kind of good. Solar system. What is this in the solar system? Mars? Okay, I'm not trying to be a hater by any means. It is gorgeous. It's fabulous, but that was not giving Mars. I don't think anybody has hooves on at Mars. This is really cute. Was this the moon? Yeah, the moon. I'm gonna give it a 4. The silver tail poking out is interesting. A lot going on there. I think I should have kept it at a 3. Purple planet. I don't know. Okay, we'll give it a 4. I don't know what to say about that one. Nothing's really matching. But peace and love. Did you post? The sun. Okay. It's there. I could see the concept. I just think it was a little bit too busy. Dang, I didn't faint in time. Howdy, friend Seko. Thank you for being here. I just have my music playing. Can you hear it? I don't even think I have a divine pet, to be honest. Yeah, can you hear it now that it's all the way up? I think, no, this is how they can hear. So I'll just put it a little bit higher. Howdy, Stells. Thank y'all for y'all's patience. I know it's been a while, and it's a faceless stream just because I just didn't want to put on makeup and I didn't want to be on live without makeup on. Not that I won't, it's just more of like, I don't know. I want to be presentable, you know? But yeah, I've been very busy, so an update when I asked for some good vibes for Monday. Y'all must have been really sending y'all's prayers and blessings out to me because something really amazing happened for my schooling. I got accepted into the school I was needing to get accepted to, so that's amazing. You know, just great news. But then, you know, that goes into having to do a lot of paperwork for your school. So that's a nightmare. But other than that, you know, just a lot going on this week. Dark colors. Okay, we can do that. Tomorrow we have to go to a police academy. My brother's graduating from the police academy where I live, and he's gonna show us around and stuff, which is very cool. So I will be live at a regular time tomorrow. Just today was just, oh my goodness. Thank you, Stells. I appreciate that. Yeah, super exciting. It won't take away from my streaming now. It was just more of like, it takes a long time for all that to get processed. But yeah, just missing playing games, honestly. I haven't played games in a while. I was just on the phone constantly trying to get my school stuff together. And then it was my dad's birthday, and then my brother graduating from the police academy. A lot of stuff. As soon as I said, hey, I'm gonna be consistent, y'all, it's like, girl. You know, but it's like that saying, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, you know? So, but I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna let it get in my way. Yes, it'd be like that for real, just so much, but I'm still gonna be trying as hard as I can. And also too with the videos, I'm trying with the videos. What kind of top should I do? I think this could be like kind of chic. But like if you did a foil, oh, you can't. This and then let's see, they only added 3 in here. There we go. That brings it together. What's this on the side? I haven't seen this. What is this? Where are these clickers? Material variants are currently in beta and only work with higher qualities. Okay. I'm gonna need that to be explained to me, because I don't know what that means. But I did go to Dollar Tree today because I've been seeing on TikTok that they have all these Ioni eyelashes that came out, and I bought a few because I'm hoping to make some makeup videos here soon. And man, did they have some really good ones. Like, I'm telling you, they had half lashes. I had my hopes up for some of the individual lashes because I have yet to try that trend of like swiping your eyelid, not your eyelid, your eyelashes with a regular spoolie with glue, and then gluing the eyelashes underneath the lash, if that makes sense, if you can visualize that. And they just had it all one size, the individual lashes, and I was just thinking, nah, I'm gonna probably buy some Ardell ones and try that on stream, because I want to get used to it, so then once Halloween time comes around and I have to do all the different looks, I won't be slowed down by my own like not knowing how to do it. these eyes look a little bit too large. There we go. Is it too loud, by the way? Can y'all hear me? Because my perception of the sound is just not good. Can I put wings on? Where are those? Did you see they added a fair voting feature? Like if you vote 1 star, you get stars deducted? Really? But what if they actually deserve 1 star? Good thing I've been voting like 2 stars even if people suck. It sounds good to you? Good. Thank you. This is one of my favorite hairs. I finally found it. This one right here. Well, bam. Oh no, I need to hurry. Perfect. Oh wait, lashes. I guess we'll see how the voting turns out. Kind of want to wear a hat. You think if it's too many 1 stars? Oh, I understand if they like spam the 1 star. Okay. I like this. It's interesting. It's like... I don't know. I like it. And I like the makeup. I actually do better when I'm not filming, sadly. Okay. You know what? I like this. It's abstract. At least the makeup is. Thanks. Very interesting. I don't know what this top fans is next to y'all's names. I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I think it might be new for YouTube. Which is kind of crazy because I'm having like deja vu right now with it. It's like I talked about it before or something. Dark colors and they go with white outfit. I'm just gonna go with the 3 for right now. And also the netting meshed with the skin. With peace and love, that had like 3 dark colors on it. Okay, I'm down for this. I've always been scared to say this, but since there's probably nobody on this stream, I'm just gonna say it. I've been so scared to dye my skin all black on this game because I just feel like that's wrong. I feel like I don't want to get like canceled or anything or be disrespectful to anybody. And I understand it's like art, but I'm just so scared to tote the line, man. Like, I know it's art and it's a game, right? But I just want to be safe than sorry. So that's my hot take. Hopefully people can see what I'm saying and not think I'm wacky. I'm just saying my perception. But you know what? That's how I felt with the vitiligo. Like one time I was on stream on TikTok and had like a lot of people in there. This was a rare stream. And some girl was telling me like, yeah, you could use vitiligo. Like it's not bad. And I was like, no, I just never use it because I just don't know who's gonna see it and feel bad about it. You know? So I always want to like make a conscious decision not to make a risky decision when it comes to an art piece or whatever it is. So yeah, howdy Cece, howdy Juniper, thank y'all for being here. Like it's different than like when I'm talking about like this skin tone. makes sense. You're the same. Definitely depends. You're bad at the ethereal looks. Yeah, it is tough, ain't it? This one I really liked. Even though it's supposed to be dark colors. I guess it's all about intentions, right? Because it's kind of like a philosophical debate, and you just kind of... Oh, wow. They voted me 8. How are you gonna vote this 8? Even though I ate. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a philosophical discussion that needs to be had. I'm stuck in the thing now. I'm stuck, man. Oh, I'm good. Find the seashells. Where? Right there? I'm clicking on it. Okay, I guess that's not it. They ain't got nothing out here. Find the seashells. Ah, I just fell off the side of the boat. Please. Alright, never mind. Look, a seashell right here. I'm clicking on it. I'm gonna go to grow a garden later anyways. So, don't y'all worry. I feel kind of sad that I haven't been grinding on there. And also too, I was gonna put money aside so I could get one of the fancier seed packs. I just haven't done it yet. I think I'll have to wait until like next week. Can you join? If you can, I'm in a master server right now. But I'll definitely server hop if y'all need me to. You missed the Brat update? You know, those were the days. Everybody and their mom's dog was playing. Now I just feel like there's like not a lot of people online these days. I say that, but the same amount of people are like in our community are online. But even with like Fortnite, oh my gosh, that's heartbreaking to me right there. Cause I love Fortnite, and people, even my brothers are like, nah, we're just not digging it. Howdy Anakin Chill, howdy Yada. Why is the stream still loading? You might want to get out and get back in, it's probably that. Anakin Chill says, I'm back after a year and a half. Well, howdy, welcome back. Also, it's only been 1 year of this channel existing as of yesterday, so I think you're good. Howdy Cece, howdy Johnny. Where's the bow tie? Is this a bow tie? There we go. Or, let's see, this pattern. Nah. Or I might keep this white. Or gold. That could be interesting. Nah, keep it white. Or light pink. Light pink does it. I'm great this night. Thank you so much for asking, Johnny. How are you? Have I played Blitz in Fortnite? Not that I know of. I haven't played in a while. You know, I got like super obsessed with Ballistic, and I'm still obsessed. It's just I just haven't had time. But you know, I'm gonna have a lot of time coming up here soon to just play games and stream, so maybe we'll check that game out. Remember you with the cat profile picture in the Fortnite stream. You know, I'll have to dig in my memory. It's kind of a little bit late at night, so I may not have the most freshest memory, Anakin Chill. But I do remember somebody named Anakin, so you haven't been all the way forgotten. You're appreciated for being here. You're only a trendsetter, Juniper? It's okay, everyone starts somewhere. What kind of horror game did you play, Johnny? Oh my gosh, how do I take off these flowers? Alright, there we go. I don't know, I'm doing like a interesting Barbie. I'll fix her lips because I don't want to get rid of all the makeup. I think I kind of slayed on it. Ew! These are me lips, you know, from the Wii? This is the me lips. It's like up in her nostrils. It's disgusting. There we go. Violence District. I don't think I've ever seen that game before. We need a bow in the hair. Can we find a bow in the hair? You know what? What if we did a lighter yellow with pink? There we go. Barbie. Howdy, Benz. Yes, I will server hop after this. You're a trendsetter too, Cells? Well, ain't that pretty high? Where's that at? Let's see. I said everyone's gotta start somewhere, but it's probably very advanced. I don't know. I just know whatever this is. Let me see. And what am I? Yeah, you're just 2 above me. That's totally fine. I believe in y'all. But yeah, here's my Barbie. She's like a tropical, interesting Barbie. I don't know. Just kind of put together whatever I liked. Also, I'm talking a lot too, so I'm not paying attention to every little thing. Yeah, it is 11 p.m. here. Not you, 8 of 7. I didn't mean to. I think I just kind of said whatever came to my mind first. Okay, this one's cute. It's like a little bunny. Did she combine the top of that dress, or is that how that top looks? I haven't worn that in a while. I need to get that top. I like it, but I'm gonna take one off because I think... I just think the makeup just does not compliment it at all. Like, you could have went in with purple blush, which, by the way, I did watch a video on TikTok. That's apparently something that's coming out. People are loving purple blush, and I'm scared that it's gonna give the bruise effect. What does it say? The London clock. You know, we're gonna give you a 5. Because if you squint your eyes, you got it. You're fine, Benz. I don't see your profile picture very much. I don't see anybody's very much. Yeah, you can join me. I'm gonna server hop after this. I'm playing in a master server. Because at first when I started playing, there wasn't anybody in here, so I was just like, I guess nobody's gonna join this live, so I just started playing it. Yada, did the stream fix for you? Are you still here, or did you, like, blink out? This one's pretty. Is this a capybara? No, it's a cute bear with honey. Earlier today, you were playing Violence District and your guy friend joined. He asked what it was about. Another person said it's a hard game. He said I quiet or quiet.
Wait.
Oh, I quit. He said I quit. Sorry. I quit and left. Not even 20 seconds later he joined. Maybe he just like rage quit or something. I do that sometimes, but I can't get away with it with the most rageful games I play because I know that I'll get penalized. I knew they weren't gonna vote for me. Have pity on me. Just kidding. Let's see where I ended up. Okay, 6th place ain't bad, but it's not ideal. Alright, I'm gonna go to a small server this time. Oh. Thank you, Johnny. Human Synthetic knew what you were talking about, so he corrected me. We gotta speed up. So, we're supposed to collect shells. Oh no. Right? Ain't that what it says when you hop up in here? Look, let me hop back up in here. Oh Lord have mercy. Just have another way to get in. So, it says, find the seashells. Like, up in this joint? Where? Like, up in this room? Like, where do I find these seashells at on the seashore? Because they got them up in here. You know where all the shells are? I didn't end up watching that video because I just didn't have time, but I did like it. For people in the Discord, there is a video concerning this newest update that's already out. They're definitely teaming. I know, Stells. I try not to think about it or I will rage. Oh, I think I just saw a shell. Baggy. Okay. I wear t-shirts like this all the time, but my mom got on to me. She's like, you need to wear something different, man. You're wearing that too much. And I agree. So who knows, maybe I might pop out with a new wardrobe. It's just so hard to go shopping for clothes nowadays. Like, I went to Target today to find like a nice top. Why is everything crop tops? It's like, I can't even afford to be bloated one day if my whole, like, if my whole closet was crop tops, I would never survive. I need something that's comfy. I don't like the way this shirt and the it's driving me crazy. I don't know if I could change that. No, I'll just leave it. Well, I thought that person had color changing pants. Let's see. What kind of hair should I do? You know what? Let's go wild. I know this is supposed to be like actual traditional hair, but I think we could dress it up. What if it was like a bob? By the way, to all the people that have been asking me to watch Squid Games, I ended up taking some money I got and I bought a month of Netflix because everybody's like, watch Squid Games, it's so interesting. I'm sick. I'm disgusted. I never want to see or hear anything about Squid Games ever again. It's repulsive to me. And I don't find anything redeeming about it. It's like just not my style. The amount of death, killing, and grotesque nature of people is just beyond me. So, I don't know. I should have watched K-pop Demon Hunters instead. Everybody would have been happy. I would have been happy. Y'all would have been happy. But instead I watched the show that's just soul crushing. Like, I can't even sleep. How am I supposed to sleep after I see somebody like stabbed and hanged and all kinds of stuff? It's like, oh my gosh, and little kids are watching this and people are having like decor of the show in their house, and it's like, what is the difference between that and... Okay, this is gonna be a hot take right here. What's the difference between having that little lady, the little girl that is there when you're running, and if she sees you, you get shot in the head and you die? What's the difference between having that and like some twin tower Legos hanging up in my house? Like, let me just glorify death. It's just crazy. But that's how I feel. I'm very sensitive that I don't like blood. That's my personality, so I understand if other people are into that. That's why I don't play a lot of horror games either. I'm sorry, I'm a stickler for that. It's not part of my personality. For real? So you agree with me, CC? Good. Yeah, we haven't finished Squid Games yet. I haven't been able to stomach most of it. I have to let y'all in on this, and it's a vulnerability, so only my real capybara cowboy soldiers better not exploit this against me. But I'm very afraid of knives. I don't like them. I don't like when people are using them near me. I just get like really sick, almost like my stomach's turning. That and robots. I don't like robots. I don't like animatronic stuff. Very scary to me. So on the episode where they had like the knives and stuff, it made me want to just throw up and pass out and then like turn inside out if I could. It was just, it was just I'm telling you, it was just horrendous. Like, I couldn't. Man, I think I have a better bag. I think it's a paid for bag. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I don't know, that show, I'm so sorry. I just can't. With peace and love, I can't. Maybe I'll watch K-pop Demon Hunters next. That'll be like way better. It'll be my recovery show. Oh, I really want a choker, but I'm kind of like too late for that. Nope, I got it! I got it in time! Talk about iconic. You're good. Johnny, honestly, Human blocked it out before I could see it, so I don't know. But what I can tell you is, I'm at the part... Well, has anybody... Am I gonna spoil it for anybody if I start talking about it? Because I don't want to talk about it and then people get spoiled. Howdy, Ava. Oh, I like that. Now that's high fashion. Whatever I did was just like... Actually, it's high fashion, I guess. To a certain extent. It's high Old Navy fashion. You haven't seen it yet? Okay, then I'll keep my lips sealed. We won't talk about it. But what I said about the knives and stuff like that, you should know already. Like, that's typical of the fashion, people dying and stuff. Have I played Girl Garden yet? Not yet, Ava. So you are just in luck. Because we're just hanging out tonight. I'm gonna give you a 3. Because everything's there, you're just missing the skin tone. Also, the bagginess. I need to know what's baggy. Man, I need to watch another show so I can talk about it. But yeah, I guess I'll go back to the same old topic I was talking about, which is don't ever recommend me no more shows that's grotesque with murder and death like that and blood and guts. That's why I don't watch the zombie show The Last of Us with Pedro Pascal, because I already know it's gonna be not only like tear jerking and like grotesque body parts going everywhere. I need something safe. You got a huge burning bud, you're not safe. Oh my gosh, we'll say a prayer over it. Hopefully it's in a shield of prayers that nobody will come and get you, like how one person tried to get my elephant ear. Oh my lord. And by the way, it didn't even grow back large. It grew back all tiny. So I gotta like put like 52 sprinklers on it or something. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. How many sprinklers you gotta put. But yeah, there's actually this show, and I don't know if anybody will know about it, but since I'm more on my softer shows, when Human Synthetic was getting his haircut, they had like this TV in there, and it was playing like Nickelodeon shows, like new Nickelodeon, not old. And there was this like cartoon show called Loud House, and I watched it with like no sound. Obviously, you're inside a haircut place, they're not gonna play sound, but yeah, it wasn't loud. At least I couldn't hear it. And it was actually like really good and comforting. Hey, thank y'all. But yeah, so I tried to watch that, but then it locked up my TV and it kept playing it after my TV was off. So I guess a ghost possessed it. But oh, I have returned back to reality TV, by the way, Stells. You actually inspired me to do that. Because I was like, you know what? I should be strong enough to be able to do that now. Oh, I see. One shell here. I'm clicking on it, but it ain't letting me. Please, let me get it. Where's the other one? I'm gonna have to watch the video and do this. But yeah, I started watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, which that stressed me out because one of my favorite people ended up doing something really dumb, and so then I had to stop halfway through. And I'm like clicking on stuff and I don't know what I'm... Oh, I got a shell in my hand. So then I stopped and then I started watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and just watching their fights. It's actually like just poor communication. It's like not even a bad like conflict. It's just like somebody's like too hard-headed to just say sorry. So I was like, okay, this is like my kind of pace when it comes to conflict shows. It's like, oh, these people are just being hard-headed. Like they could just apologize and they don't want to. Oh, it's okay, Stells. You know, I'm okay with it now. I was gonna watch Love Island, but I think it's just not okay for me right now. Cause I think the nudity. I don't know. I don't know if there's nudity. Which one? That was as soon as I started. Oh. That person didn't talk to me again. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to talk about something. You're over here like... Anyways, what was I talking about? What do they need to listen to? Alright. Human wants to play y'all something. Anyways, yeah, watching that, I like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The wealth is just insane. I gotta think of other shows that I gotta watch so I have more to talk about. I guess school, since I'm going back to school, what I'm doing. I think I want to switch over to psychology. I really love it, and I think my passion is more in the idea of like why do people choose to do what they do, because I like to have a good understanding, not because I find myself to be a very empathetic person, not that like I'm a jerk or anything, it's just I don't like to label myself that, but I like to understand so I can communicate properly with people, and I think that's one of my strengths that I've gained throughout growing up in a way, is learning that, you know, there's so many sides to a certain situation that even if you don't personally agree, you could just like learn people's mentality and you can have empathy for them through that, so then you can understand where people are coming from. So I love that, but there's a lot of like prereqs when it comes to that major, and my major is already pre-law, so I may have to just stick with that for now and then like change my minor to psychology. You know what, I'm gonna change this lady to red. She's gonna be red. She's gonna be a talkie, an evil talkie. Love Island was too much, never again. Yeah, I just could imagine. I thought the basis, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but ain't it couples who go there and then they're gonna see if their like relationship lasts going there? Cause that just seems like anxiety ridden for me. Cause I'm gonna be sitting there like, now I gotta be mad at my man because now he's doing something that I don't like.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Cause I'm gonna be like, you're gonna be like this dude on this show, and I can't trust you now. No, I'm just playing. I do trust him. Okay, I gotta hurry. I only have like a minute and 40 seconds. Oh well. That didn't work. But we do have some exciting things on the horizon for this channel. I'm gonna just tease that there is a new video game coming out that I got reached out to from some really cool people online. And I don't know how much I can like say about it, because there's a certain time period where I have to like announce it or whatever. But yeah, it'll be like a game that I think everybody will like, but it's found on a certain platform, so it's not like on Roblox or anything. But again, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth and say too much more, but I'm excited to share it with y'all. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a fun game. I don't know how much I can say about it right now. You have a friend pursuing forensic psychology, sounds super interesting. Yeah, that's what they're saying that I could do. I don't know anything about it though, and so I'm a little bit scared. I don't know if that's like my deal that I should do or not, but that does sound fun. Also, I'm scared. I don't know if I want to talk to somebody who's like whacked out and you gotta go over there and be like, yo, what's going on with you? You know? I feel like you gotta be like incredibly smart to do all that. And like be cunning and understand the manipulation tactics and the mental health issues and things like that. Obviously, that's why they go to school for all that. It's like most of what I learned was like about how to do polls for political campaigns. Like, I don't know how that's gonna transfer over. Spent most of the round on your face. Well, I like it. I think it's neat. Thank you, Cece. I'm glad you got to join, Ava. Ooh, okay. I like the shoes too. You know, where I live, there is a store that like has been empty and it's been used by Spirit Halloween. Like literally a walk away. Like I could literally walk to it. And it just makes me so excited for upcoming Halloween time. Like I'm just excited for InHerThoughtz, for makeup. You know, I stocked up on eyelashes at Dollar Tree, so I got a ton to use for these upcoming looks. Yeah, I'm just super excited for everything that we're gonna do on here. You just gotta live day by day. Awesome, Benz. I'm glad that you were able to join. Tomorrow will be normal though. I'll have like makeup on and I'll show my face. It's just today I was I had to drive to go pick up a computer case. Not an actual computer. It doesn't have a computer in it. It's just a case that you can transfer computer stuff into. Yeah, Human Synthetics laptop is passing away as we speak. The whole side where the ports are just died. He has only one port that works. Howdy Naziko, howdy Giovanni. Thank you for being here. Not feeling it today? No, I'm definitely feeling it. It's just yesterday was my father's birthday and Human Synthetic works until like he doesn't get home until 8:30, so most of the time I have my vehicle to use, but he was using my vehicle, and so we went to go see my dad yesterday, so I didn't have a stream yesterday. And then today I just was busy all day. The nightmare is whatever this is, so I'm gonna give it a 5. But tomorrow I shouldn't be as busy. I don't know how it will be for these next 2 days. My grandparents came down from Fort Worth, so it's very rare that they do this. Like it has to be a graduation or like a wedding or something, so it's a very big deal. So a lot of stuff's gonna be happening this next 2 days, but I'm gonna make sure to be on live and figuring things out. Hey, thank y'all. All I did was become like a devil, which I'm gonna bring this up. I don't know if many people know this or if this is like Mexican folklore or just anybody's folklore. The only reason why I say it's Mexican folklore is because my Mexican grandfather, I say that because I'm mixed. If nobody knows that, I'm half Mexican and white, so that's how I refer. Because I don't want to say my last name on here. I'm sure people already know. But anyways, he used to say that he went to this dance one time and he thought he danced with the devil because he looked down, he saw these like little hooves as they were dancing. And I was like, is that real? You know, of course, I'm a little kid and he's telling me this. But he says he did. But then later on, I saw that same story online. And I was like, oh, it must have been like an old person story. You heard that story too? Yeah, it must have been like a scary story to tell people. I was like over here like, my grandpa's really dancing with the devil out here. That's crazy. But he's Catholic, yeah, so maybe it was just a story to tell children. I don't know what I was gonna do with that information, of course, but I remember later on when I was like a early teenager, maybe 12 or 13, I was talking about it, and this woman was like telling me, you don't ever speak about the devil, okay? You don't mention him. You don't mention anything about it, or he's gonna be coming around. I was like, I was scared at the time. I was like, what do you mean by that? I just accidentally said something about it. Now he's gonna be following me around like a cape on my back. Like, I don't know what to do. Of course, now I'm older. People just telling you that because they don't want to hear about it. Alright, 80s. What am I gonna do about this? Play Grow Garden? We will. This kind of is giving 80s grandma couch, but I'm gonna be more out there. kind of pants? I don't know. I don't know too much about 80s. Yeah, it was a good spooky story though. It was. I remember it being like really scary to me. But then I grew up and I kind of forgot it until just then. Oh, about what my grandpa said? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Grandpa Classic. I think neon green tights would be cool. Don't worry, I will fix the face. It's looking horrendous. Matter of fact, I'm gonna erase it really quick because I just feel like it's throwing off the vibes. You know, one thing about spooky things and like ghosts and stuff, I have the true belief that they don't exist, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, how can you be sure? Because I lived out in the sticks, and never once, I had the perfect opportunities if anything was gonna be coming after me. They would have been there, you know? But, I just never seen anything, like, sincerely. So that's just how I feel. I don't... Now, of course, I'm not gonna negate anybody's, like, testimony if they feel that way. Like, they've faced a ghost. I would love to hear about it, but just never faced one. I don't know if it's even real, you know? You know what they should do? Make this into a net. One. Like this, make this into a net. You haven't either, but you're open to it? I would say I would be curious enough to be open to it, but I just don't want to poop my pants. I don't want to, like, live in a world where I know it's real now. Because then I'll just not be okay. Because now I'm like, I gotta be walking around with a whole crucifix and stuff. Like, holding a vampire kit, because what else is real now? So then I would just be scared. You actually went to a haunted museum and they had a spirit box that spoke to you, but you don't know how legit that is. I guess that's true. It kind of reminds me of, like, the Ghostbusters that they had where they rigged the museum where something tipped over and it really was like some kind of robotic mechanism that made it tip over. I actually saw something interesting. It was about that tour that they were having with that Annabelle doll. And I don't know how true this is, okay? I don't want to, like, perpetuate fake news if it is, like, fake and stuff. But, it was about, it was about the Annabelle doll, and the guy that ran it supposedly, like, passed away. And people are like, see, we told you not to be messing with that doll. Y'all taking it out the box, like the lady, the Warrens, based off that, like, what was it, that movie about the house with the demons and stuff? I know that that's so ambiguous. What was it called? The Amity house? The horror house? My accent makes it sound like I'm saying something bad. Horror house. No, I've never watched that movie. Howdy Jackson. Anyways, so yeah, the Conjuring movies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, apparently the guy that organized all that, he apparently passed away, and people were like, it's because of that doll got him and stuff, you know, the spirit in that doll. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't even know about that, you know. But, you know, it could be true, you know. I do believe in demonic entities and things like that, so it could be that, but I don't know to what extent. Yeah, I believe they exist, but that's what I mean by I don't know by what extent. Wow, this is amazing. Whoever this is, they killed it. Do I know the band Cat's Eye? You know, it seems familiar. I couldn't tell you anything about it right now, though, Ava. Your mom saved her mom. What does that mean? Ooh, this is cute. But yeah, I don't know about ghosts and spirits and all that. I know you can go to New Orleans and do like that vampire ghost tour. And apparently New Orleans is like a very spiritual... what's the word? Like, I guess a spiritually charged place is the best way I could say it. Like, a lot of energy's going on there. So I'd be like real scared to be getting into all that. Your mom saved her mom from the Twin Towers. Really? Your mom's a hero then. Yeah, that's terrible. I think about like... That's why I'm very serious about like how I feel when it comes to shows like Squid Games and the grotesque nature of like showing people dying. Because I remember when I was in high school, I'm not even joking, I was probably a sophomore or maybe a freshman, I can't remember, in high school, and in one of my, I think it was a history or like a geography class, I can't remember because I'm elderly, but back then they showed us an actual video of the Twin Towers like getting knocked into and people hopping out the windows and falling down to their deaths. And I got like so physically ill. It felt like it was more cringy to me to have to ask to get up and leave the room than just to be like sitting there and just having my stomach hurt and feeling so sick. Thankfully I got saved by the bell because at that time I was in band and had to leave. But I remember it just messed me up inside so bad. Almost like I don't even want to say it. Just like, I'll just say this. It made me feel like I had to throw up. You and your boyfriend are so into that stuff. He loves tours. He went on a few in New Orleans and they were spooky and fun. You just like the history? See, I'd be down for that because you could drink and hang out and have fun. Hey, thank y'all for first place. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be really fun. Are y'all gonna do any for Halloween stealths? Once when you think you were 5 or 6, you were sleeping in the living room and it was midnight. You looked up at the stairs and saw a white silhouette, and you see more now at 3 a.m. I did hear that. They do feel like 3 a.m. is like the witching hour in some kind of way, but I try not to live in skepticism, or I try to live in skepticism. I don't try to live in like true nature of that. And I think it's just because of my belief of being a follower of Jesus, you know. In the Bible, if it says like, okay, at this time, go ahead and lock your doors, I would, but I don't know. But I definitely believe in that. That's very scary, and think I would crap my pants. I would definitely do that. I think that's the same though, like even with watching the Twin Tower video, it's just it's just too much. It's hard for my brain to understand. I can't wrap my brain around it. You don't like those horror movies either, Benz? I totally get you. Yes, I do want to hear the story, Ava. I want to hear how your mother saved her mother. I was about to say her grandmother. Your grandmother. Man, I wish I had like a scary story. The only scary story I have is when I wrecked my car and I was hanging there for like maybe 3 minutes, and then the people that came to save me were Mexican, so they didn't speak Spanish, or they didn't speak English. They spoke Spanish, obviously. And I was like, oh crap, bro, I'm a white-sican. I don't know. I don't know what you saying to me, but just get me out of here. So that was probably the scariest thing for me. You and your brother were in a haunted house and he got scared and ran out yelling, "Not today." Even the workers who scare you were laughing. Oh my goodness. Cece, I think your brother and my brother are similar. My brother had like an Android and he turned on his flashlight throughout it because he got too scared. He like walked through the haunted house with his flashlight. My mom's like, you gotta turn that thing off. Your scariest experience was just when you had sleep paralysis. You know, my again with my brother, he told me he had that, and I just can't imagine that. How's that feel? I know it's like obviously in the term like you can't get up, but like, are you aware? Like, can you see outside yourself, but like in a dream? Like, what is that experience like? Because I think I would just like, I don't know, start crying. I don't know. Thank the Lord, he doesn't put me through even more. You know, truly. Well, why you look at me like that? That's not a Job sentence, is it? Oh. Huh?
I don't know.
I know, I shouldn't have said anything. If you know the story of Job, you know he's went through everything up and down and all around just to prove his love for Jesus, so. Or God at the time. I don't think Jesus was around at that point, but technically Jesus. He just didn't know. But anyways, yeah, I please. Oh, y'all gonna make me have some nightmares tonight. Stella said she saw a demon on her chest with horns and red eyes. It does feel like you're awake in your room, but you're just hallucinating. The way I would just start whizzing the bed. The way that I would just scream and not care that I live in an apartment complex. Like, y'all, how are y'all? I'm gonna start sending some prayers out for y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all have some good night's rest, because I cannot. How are you? I'm hoping that y'all are... I'm just hoping that y'all are able to have good dreams, because that's what y'all deserve. I think the scariest dream I had recently had to do with a knife. I felt the knife dig into my hand, and then when I tried to wake Human Synthetic up, like, hey, I had a bad dream, he's like, yeah, that's sad. Anyways, let me roll over and keep sleeping. Cece said she would cry for real. I know that's right. I would start crying too. You can't scream or move, it's so scary. So you can't even do anything. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry. Whatever brought that on, I hope it doesn't affect you as much anymore. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, my brother dealt with that. He's had some scary stories and scary things. Actually, you know what's crazy? Is he actually had that based off watching that Adam Sandler movie with the spider in space, if anybody saw that. And I thought, what kind of movie is that it's got you tripping out in that way? I thought it had to do with, like, with a spider or something, but I don't know. I watched that movie and I was okay. But some people just respond to it differently. Have they done any kind of studies or anything like that? I'm gonna do research, and when I come back, I'm gonna have more details on it. Oh, for you, it's when you don't get good sleep. Oh. I feel that. I have a tough time going to sleep at a certain time. Or if I have something big the next day, like on Sunday when I knew I had a meeting with the dean of my college, I got real scared and I couldn't sleep. I just dream about getting it over and done with. So this is a story about how Ava's mother saved her grandmother from the Twin Towers. Her mom was late for school the day that the Twin Towers crashed, and she had to drive... Oh, her grandmother had to drive her to school and took her out of the Twin Towers. Oh, wow. So her grandmother worked at the Twin Towers and had to drive her mother to school, and that's how she was saved. Wow. That's amazing. Truly. Such a blessing. I forgot. Oh, you know who else got saved kind of in a similar way? The guy who created Family Guy. Seth MacFarlane, he missed his plane because he drank too much and he was able to, I guess, not be in that area. I watched a video on it. Howdy, Connie. You know, you're like the second person I've seen that when you say hi, you put said hi. Is this like a trend? Because it's almost like y'all say the same thing, and not that I'm judging you, I just want to know where it's coming from, or is it my live telling me that you said hi? Because I need to tell the difference. Because, like, I'm not even joking, like, some people will say hi, and I'll say hi to them, and then, like, we'll have a conversation or whatever, and then a random comment will pop up where it's, like, said hi again from them. I'm like, yeah, we were just talking, howdy. It's like a little bit confusing to me, so that's why I think it's not y'all, it's the system I'm using. Once when you were 9 years old, staying at your aunt's house, you watched it for the first time and had a nightmare where, oh my gosh, where it stabbed you and you would wake up in a dream for over 5 times and finally woke up. Oh my gosh, Johnny. It's too much, you know, actually it's... Am I gonna spoil anything? Spoiler alert. Can I say this? If you haven't seen it... Because I want to say something, but I don't want to spoil it for people. I think it's, like, kind of a well-known thing. But if you haven't seen it, it might not be. Okay, nobody's saying anything, so I'm gonna say it. When it, or the clown, or whatever his name is... killed that little boy, pulled him down in that gutter, I would have sent in, like, everybody. I would have sent in the Taliban. I would have sent in everybody. I don't care, the Navy SEALs, whatever, because everybody, the people that are down to ride, to get down and dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta send all the fighters. I don't care what side you're on. You got a common enemy at that point, which is it. He's dragging people down into the gutter, killing them. He don't care about race, creed, whatever the denominations are. Like, you gotta send everybody in. Yay, 3rd place. I think that's pretty good. But seriously, oh my gosh, I feel you, Johnny. It is just so gross, and I don't care that semi-handsome guy is playing him. And I only say that because online they say he's handsome. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. He's got the... We'll just say he's got the eyes to be nice. But I was gonna say something else. Howdy, Alexandria. Thank you for being here. Bye, Cece. We hope to see you again soon. We will be online again tomorrow. Skarsgård. Yeah, exactly, Stells. Yeah, that guy. Like, I know it's supposed to be like a handsome dude underneath it, but... that's how they get you. I think that's like the most classic American Horror Story kind of trope, though. Like the handsome guy who you're like, I can fix him, ends up being like crazy. No! That's so true. He's Nosferatu too, which is bonkers because I thought it was gonna be like a really cute love story of Nosferatu. That's why I drug Human Synthetic to watch it, because I was like, wait, it could be like, you know, Frankenstein and Frankenstein's Bride or something. No, that was brazy. Like, they could have made him handsome, but when he popped up in, I don't know if anybody's seen Nosferatu, but Nosferatu. Bye, Alexandria. We hope to see you again soon. What were you saying?
He's a little dusty.
Yeah, he's a little dusty. He's not given what needed to be given, but I understand that's like the whole point of the movie, right? Like, he's not cute, and that's sad. That's sad that he's not cute. But
He sure ain't cute, that's for darn.
He sure ain't cute is what Human said. Yeah, he's not cute, and I'm very sad about that. But maybe that's just me because I This is probably one of the most embarrassing things, but I really like the Joker and Harley love story. That movie was freaky, I know. I know. But tell me why I'm gonna watch it again, though.
No,
I'm just playing. You know what movie is in that same genre that I used to watch that I loved was Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. That was my movie. Because Mr. Darcy in that movie, I think the guy that plays Mr. Darcy in that movie is the guy that plays the Raven in Maleficent. Like, he's way more handsomer in Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies than he is in, like, a Disney movie. But I was like, oh, okay. You know, I can't say too much now, because I'm a faithful woman, of course. But in the movie, you know, you're like, okay, I'm rooting and tooting for this love story. You once had a dream where your family were all together and then you went to go see outside because there was a tornado. You came back, your family wasn't there at 3 a.m. and the power went out. Oh my gosh. I always get very nervous when it has to do with my family. I had one dream where it was my brother driving this old truck and he went up on a ramp and he obviously crashed the truck. And when I walked out, his bare bones and meat of his leg was out, and I just was like so panicked. I don't wish that kind of panic dream on anybody. It's just not okay, and it's terrible. We'll play Grow Garden after this, Bins. But yeah, you should check out that movie if you like those kind of Twilight kind of movies, if you're down for those kind of love stories. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, and weirdly, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Those, like, if they could make books like that, I would be reading. Why does our brain do us like that? I know. I'll be waking up from a dream and, like, feeling the actual, like,